Yes, hello everybody. Welcome back once again to another episode of the Dynasty Hotseat. It's the only Dynasty show out there that is certified in Inferno, and we're live once again with another episode of the worst team ever. We're a little bit early this week, just a little bit early. I don't have loads of time to spend with you. Don't have a load of time, so we're going to try and go through this episode quite quickly. So for quite a lot of you, you might not be watching fully live. Instead, you might be watching this video after the fact. So if you are, please say hello in the comments. It'd be good to hear from you. The whole point of this team is together, me and the viewers, that's you, rebuild a terrible team. We've been cooking. We've been doing really well, which has been great. And yeah, you've seen the title. I can't believe what's happened this week. We're going to get into it. We're going to get into it and see. But yeah, some of our dreams might be dead. If you're new here, welcome aboard. If you've not already, hit that like and subscribe. Be great to hear from you as well. This show is driven by comments. So if you see something you think we should do, comment on it. And that's all. And on the next show, I'll try and get to it like I will do today. But no time like the present. Let's see what happened in the last week since we've been live on the show. Well, first of all, why don't I show you what happened in week 13 to start with? Hey, we won. Look at that. We won. We beat Pork Belly. We are, no longer the worst team ever, I suppose, because Pork Belly's team appears to be significantly worse. We have Tyler Shuck did quite well. Devin Singletary did very well. Woody Marks did fine. Josh Downs did fine. Eovas did well for him. Loveland and Tucker and Worthy did okay. Brian Thomas Jr. did terrible again, sadly for us. And Harold Fannin did fine. We ended up winning with 103 points. Superb, right? This was all part of the plan. All part of the plan. Because we had an outside shot of making the playoffs with this team. We had to win this game. We did our part. But I literally cannot believe, where the hell is this league? I cannot believe that this happened. Look. Team Aselmo, ranked first, dropped an absolute egg. Let HUD Dream lock in the win. And now I don't think we can make the playoffs. I'll double check here. HUD Dream's team, Lamar Jackson, killed him. JSN, killed him. Shakir, killed him. Saquon Barkley, killed him. Just awful. I mean, look at this team that won. You would never in a million years guess that a team with K. Doughton and Wilson and Wandale Robinson and Aaron Rodgers was going to win a matchup, but here we are. And that, I think, my friends, has eliminated us from any potential playoff run, which is gutting, because we had a chance. All we had to do was beat Nathaniel, and we had a chance of getting in this week. But now, if we look at the league, I don't think that we have a chance. If we have a look here, we can see we're in 10th place. Chadley here is one spot above us in 9th. HUD Dream sitting in 8th. And here's the important part. Look, there's the point differential. He's got 1,600 points. We've got 1,327. It would need to be a monumental, to say the least. Yeah, we're just not doing it. Like, it's not happening. This team's not scoring that many points or even close to it. So the playoff dream is sadly over. We might end up finishing with a 5-9 record, which actually is a big improvement on what we had before, which I think we won 1, possibly 2 games at most. So we're definitely heading in the right direction. We want to keep an eye on Saitama's pick here as well, because we have that in the first round coming up. So we wouldn't mind if he ended up losing and Nathaniel somehow catches up to him a little bit here. So yeah, unfortunately, the playoff dream dies today, which is sad. But we are slightly ahead of schedule on it. So Not too bad at all. Any kind of things been happening. People were wishing each other happy Thanksgiving. Anselmo's gutted he lost a HUD dream. I was like, yeah, in complete shock. HUD dream. He just updated some nicknames. Nothing too big. Who said he misses Rice? I miss Rice. Yeah, well, you had a chance to trade him to me and you didn't. Rye. You had a chance. You chose not to. And then here's the weekly leaders. We know all this. Not interested in that really. And that's it. There's not been too much happening. People are getting ready for the playoffs. We'll set our lineup anyway. Not that it really matters anymore. We're kind of stuck where we are. Samaje Perine will go in. And I suppose that's it. Jaden Daniels might play. I'll put him in case he does. We'll play him. If he doesn't, that's fine. Harold Fannin we'll put in ahead of, at this stage, Brian Thomas maybe. Let's put him in ahead of Tucker against that Denver defense. We're not expecting too much with Tucker. I think Fannell will outscore him. Treylon Burks is someone that we could look to try and sell after, I believe, a decent enough weeks, 2 in a row now, 2 starts in a row. We could look to sell Treylon Burks. Yeah, we got our 2 first-round picks, as we know, that we can spend. So the only thing we could do is Eovas. We could take out and put in Trey Tucker, but Eovas against Buffalo could be a bit of a shootout. Tucker against Denver, I think, will be more of a low-scoring affair. So I'd be tempted to stick with Eovas instead of Tucker. Let me know in the comments on the live chat if you think we should change anything, and I will make sure to do that. Let's roll over quickly because I am on a bit of a schedule today. So let's go over to see what the comments from last week were saying, and let's reply to them. Now, this is where if you're still watching, this is where you can leave a comment, and I'll get to it in next week's live show. So you can see CB saying, Mags, just want to say I got my YouTube 25 recap, and you're my second most watched channel. Awesome. Have you guys got that? I've not looked at mine yet. Have you guys got your YouTube recap? Am I in there? That'd be pretty cool if I am. Let me know. Leave a comment if I'm in your 2025 recap. That'd be pretty cool. I said I'm going for number 1 in 2026. Destroy It All says, again, every couple of weeks, he'll ask us to buy RJ Harvey. We have tried a few times. All right? Loads of times. Yeah, hundreds of times, says CB. Yeah, I know. Just after the Chiefs shut him out, you could try a lower point. Yeah, I mean, we've tried so many times. I think at this stage, it just wasn't anything there that it would work. Spartan saying, if we're going to sell Benson, why not send him as part of a Marvin Harrison Jr. deal since he wants a running back anyway? I said that's a good shout. I did double check through the messages. I have already offered Benson and he's not interested. When Marvin Harrison Jr., a running back, is wanted to come the other way, and that's difficult because we don't have any good ones. So again, it is frustrating. We could offer another one out for Marvin Harrison Jr. Let me know in the comments. That would be good to hear from you. If we're going to try and buy Marvin Harrison Jr., we'll take one more crack at it. We'll put Trey Benson in the deal. We'll put something else in the deal, maybe like a Xavier Worthy. We'll take one more crack at it. What do we do? Pork belly here. I'm good in the Saints QBs. Fair enough, Matt. That sounds like good to me. Keon Coleman. Yeah, we do have a counter for Keon Coleman, by the way. The owner wants a 3rd round pick. That's a no from me. We threw out a 4th. Just in here you go. There's a 4th round. For me personally, I'm not spending the 3rd round pick on Keon Coleman, a guy that's not even making the roster right now. So, yeah, I think we could leave it. I said to him to see him, but if you guys disagree and think we should spend a 3rd round pick on Coleman, let me know. But I think it could be spent better elsewhere, personally. With Justin Jefferson trade, thought they'll accept it. Yeah, they didn't. They did not accept it. The only trade that we have in our inbox is the Keon Coleman for a 3rd. Let me know if you think we should accept it or not. For me, it's a no. For trading like second to last, yeah, that's what you're saying for that. For Benson, tough without him playing. Passes the eye test. Yeah, he does. He definitely does pass the eye test. For me, I think we're selling low on Benson right now if we were to sell him, but I would use him as part of a Marvin Harrison Jr. But if not, Spartan saying we'd want at least a 2nd and a 3rd for Trey Benson, which, yeah, that'll be a profit. We paid I think we paid a second and a third to get Benson and Marshawn Lloyd as well. So we got both of those guys locked in for just a second and the third. So that would be a bit of a profit. Let me whack over to Sleeper one more time. You can see here, there's the trade. Keon Coleman for a third round pick. Is that something that we would be interested in doing? For me, not really. Not really. Like, he's just not part of that team. In terms of the free agent players, Van Jefferson is there. Kennedy is there. Xavier Scott, who we dropped, is there. Yeah, there's not a lot. There's not a lot really on here. You can see position by position, Zacchaeus, guys like that, Cooks, Rusta Willie, Ruckert, yeah, Allen. There's not a lot. Not a lot available in terms of the trending players. Sometimes good to have a look. There's defenses in there. Devin Singletary, we could. Is that something we might do? Singletary had a bit of a hot week. Do we try and... Do we have Singletary? He's on a bye. All right, yeah. So do we try and maybe use this to our advantage? Why don't I put him on the block and see if anyone wants to go and pick up and send out a cheeky offer for Devin Singletary? Maybe they will. Oh, he's on the block already. The classic on-off again. Absolute classic move. And we can probably do the same with Darius Slayton. And we can probably do the same with our boy Treylon Burks. Wilson, perhaps, as well. And Fannin is an interesting one. Could we get a nice profit on him? I think we wait till next season with Harold Fannin, personally. I'm also tempted. We'll maybe pick up on this a little bit later. I'm also tempted to maybe move one of these 26 firsts as we get closer to the draft. Alex in chat. What's up, Alex? Alex, I'm not around for too long, sadly. If you've missed it, we'll be wrapping up soon. I've only been live for 12 minutes, but I didn't want to leave you guys hanging, and I wanted to update you on what's happened. We have, sadly, missed out in the playoffs through no fault of our own. But a shocker, as number one seed Selmo lost to Hud's Dream, meaning we cannot make the playoffs, which is gutting. So we put on Singletary, Slayton, Burks, and Roman Wilson. We might get an offer. I know most of you are watching in the chat after the fact, in the video after the fact. LT Goat, though, he made it live. Good to see you, mate. Good to see you. Not a very long live video, unfortunately, mate. Very sorry. On a bit of a schedule, so trying to get in and just update you guys on what's going on and go from there. What's Alex in? I gotta win in the listener league this week to hit the playoffs. Best of luck to all. Yes. Thank you so much to everyone who is, of course, playing in the Dynasty Hotseat listener leagues. They've been a smash hit. I've been enjoying reading all the comments. I'm trying not to get involved too much. I'm just, sitting back and watching and enjoying seeing all you guys interact. And some leagues are really, really like full of life and full of energy, which is great. I'm enjoying it. It seems to be a really, really big success. While we're at it, why don't we actually just do a little plug? Because of course the winner of the listener league will get an exclusive t-shirt made for them as part of the Dynasty Hotseat Printify shop. If you haven't already seen that, let me just show you what it looks like, shall I? So the shop looks, if I can even get the shop open, which is that would be embarrassing if I couldn't quite even open up my own shop, but it's looking like I am struggling. Here we go. There we go. Share this tab instead. Hopefully you can see it. This is what the shop looks like if you do want to go and get a t-shirt or a hoodie for yourself. They are fantastic. The cap as well. I've got it down here. Look at that. Fantastic. The cap, one of my favorite hats to wear. You can see here it's got the certified on it. Of course, the certified Inferno. And you, of course, the certified fans too. So go ahead. You can get the worst team ever t-shirt. It says in the back, worst t-shirt ever on it. You can get the limited edition shirts as well. Only so many of these in stock. Once they go, they will be gone as well. And we'll put out a new design as soon as they're sold out. So try to get those while stocks last. They're fantastic. My personal favorite of them all. You can see a really nice back design on it. You can also get that in a hoodie fashion, or you can just get a classic, simple t-shirt with certified written on it. Easy peasy. If you win the listener league, that t-shirt special edition could be coming to you. So you can see the link above for the shop, dynastyhotseat.printify.me. It's in the description below as well. If you're looking to get yourself a Christmas present, you deserve it. Absolutely. So best luck to everyone in the listener league. Unfortunately, our playoff dreams are over. But we can still make moves. What do we do with Keon Coleman? How do we get Marvin Harrison Jr.? How do we take one more crack at him? And that's really it, guys. It's sad to lose out without any fault of our own in this. Let's hope that we can go out with a bang here. We are the favorite to beat Nathaniel, believe it or not. We actually are favored to win. Let's see. Let's see what happens. Can we win? Just missing out, but you know what? It's been a valiant season. Please let me know as well. Do you have any people you think we could be targeting now that we've missed these playoffs? Could we go out and target someone, or do we aggressively go out and try and sell someone to a playoff team to try and push them over the line? Players like Singletary, players like, to a lesser extent, Treylon Burks as well. What should we do? That's the driving force behind this. Leave it in the comments. It's all up to you. What do we do? Because we all know right here on the Dynasty Hot Seat, especially on the worst team ever, that greatness about here, it's not born. It's built. And I need you guys to build it. Sorry, it was so short. I am on a schedule. I didn't want to leave you guys hanging for a week because I knew you were wondering, are we going to make the playoffs or are we not? Next week, we'll be back with a bigger bumper episode. Leave loads of comments down in the video so we can get to every single one of them and make some killer moves. Thank you all so much. I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.